Practice constantly, man.
Definitely record yourself and just make a whole bunch of mixtapes and just give them out.
Just study history of music in general.
Now I'm going to show you a few tricks of the trade to help you get out of some of those jams you might encounter when you're on the road and you don't know what's going on. Well, now you'll know. Okay, first of all, when you get up to your setup at the club and you're like plugging in your needle and it's not coming out of both channels, the right and the left, and you're freaking out because you're thinking it's the mixer or the turntable, and you're calling the sound guy and you're like, what's going on? 9 times out of 10, you'll want to check the needle first before you even call the sound guy, because it might not be contacting well. So you might see a lot of people licking the needle and putting it back in. That works for a second, maybe right then and there, but over the long term, it'll corrode the contacts of the needle. So you don't want to do that because you spend a lot of money on this stuff. So you want to do it the right way. Basically take an eraser and you rub it on the contacts like this, rub it in the tone arm like that, put it back on, and it should be working. If it doesn't work after then call the sound guy. Okay, next, you might be at the club and you have like a slip mat, but no plastic thing. Of course, Stanton puts these with the slip mats, but you may have the tribal slip mat, doesn't come with the slippy thing. So all you gotta do, if you're at the club, you grab one of the sleeves that comes with the records, and any one will work. There's different consistencies of plastic, and you just take it, and you take your slip mat or a record, and you either draw a line around it, and don't forget to draw the hole, or you can take an X-Acto blade and just cut around it directly, and then you'll end up with 2 perfectly circular slippy pieces that you can then put under the slip mat, and then it won't cause all that friction underneath. Okay, next, if you're having some skipping issues and you don't know what the deal is, you want to check to make sure your table is sturdy first. And then if everything's level and everything's sturdy, then it might be the record that you're using. It might have a hole that's a little too big, so you can kind of hear it moving back and forth. So you either want to take some tape and then cut little slivers like that, and I have already cut some right here. It's just a little strip like that, and you just stick it in the hole, just like that, and bend it over. Put it down and just fill it up all the way around until it's good. You don't want to get it too tight because then it might not move right. Other people like to use the backs of like the VHS stickers or the cassette tape stickers because it's kind of like a waxy paper. And you just do the same thing. You just stick it in the hole, and then you want to tape down either side and then put it down. But whatever works best for you. And then also, if it's skipping, and nowadays, there's weights that usually come with the needles, but back in the day when they didn't have the needles with the weights, people would take a penny and stick it right on top and then go over, and that added the extra weight you might need. So if you're at a club and you don't have the weight, there you go. And last up, I want to show you how to mark the grooves on your record. In the 101, we showed you how to mark where your sound is by using the clock theory. You take that sticker and you put it at 12, right? Well, this time I want to show you the grooves. So basically you take the sticker and you cut it. You can use a rectangle one, a circular one, doesn't matter. Just anything that sticks. I like the circular ones because the needle kind of glides into the groove. You just take it and you make like a little handle with the piece you cut off, and you stick it on. And then you take it, and so I want to mark this one sound. So instead of trying to find it and queuing it up, if I mark it like this, you stick it on just like that. So then you just pick the needle up and you see if it's on. And that way you don't have to spend all that time queuing it up to find the sound. Let it glide over the sticker, and it kind of makes a weird sound. And take that little handle off.